Hi everybody, this is Scott Weinkiewicz. Today I wanted to show you what I use CoSchedule for, what CoSchedule is, and really how I use it in my workflow for blogging. So CoSchedule is basically a editorial calendar that you can view on Google Calendar. You can actually add it to a Google Calendar, and you can see when you're posting on your website from your phone or from your desktop in the calendar applications. You can also see your social sharing that you have scheduled through CoSchedule. Let me give you a quick view of what, before I get into the nitty-gritty of the settings inside of CoSchedule. Now, basically what it is the WordPress plugin for CoSchedule actually will add the web view of CoSchedule.com. So CoSchedule.com basically looks identical, except you're not inside of your own WordPress, you're inside of their software. So there's different settings where you can change your time zone and that kind of thing, like how many weeks do you want to show on the calendar, and when does the week start, and all that kind of stuff. You can also have it show previous weeks or not show previous weeks if you don't want to see the archive in the calendar. You don't really need to. It's really up to you. Social profiles, you can connect multiple profiles, a lot of different profiles, and you can see here that actually Facebook is removing access to groups inside of their Facebook API version 1, so I have to actually reconnect Facebook groups for the API version 2. You can also connect Google Plus through Buffer. If you do connect Buffer, you can actually use Buffer for other things as well. So if you don't want to connect directly to Facebook or connect directly to LinkedIn or to Twitter, you can actually do it through Buffer as well. So as you can see, you can actually connect to a bunch of different types of profiles. You cannot connect to a Google Plus profile yet, only a Google Plus page. But you never know what the future holds, what Google is going to do with Google Plus. Under integration, you can actually integrate with Bitly. So if you have a custom shortener, you can use that. If you want to integrate with Google Analytics, which is really good, you can actually have it track inside of Google Analytics. If you have custom analytics that you want to use, other than Google Analytics, you can actually put that script in here. And then, of course, here's where you can add to your Google Calendar, and you can add individual blog posts or each different social profile where you're going to be sharing to. So you can see when you're sharing to where. When you're sharing to where. You can have multiple people on your team. I only have myself for my own website, but if you have a website where, if you have, let's say you're a wedding photographer company and you have an entire team of people to create content, you can actually add them here so that they can manage or not manage depending on the level that you assign them to for what they can do. You can also invite a guest to contribute a guest post if you want. They have a referral program as well, which I'm actually using for this. If you click on the link, I will get some credit for CoSchedule, which is kind of nice. Of course, there's the billing profile, and then WordPress settings. You can actually enable for custom post types. I do not have that turned on. If you need some sort of HTTP authentication, you can do that as well. And then permalinks as SSL. If you are using SSL on your site, which is basically HTTPS, then you should have that turned on. I'll just leave it on auto because I have it on and off in certain places. So one really cool thing, before I get to the editorial calendar, I wanted to show you the top post section. Actually will show you your top content of all time, if you really want, or a specific period of time, your top content shared on social media. So you can see here that my top post is actually a 5-day deal from a year ago. The next one is a WordPress plugin for photographers article. And what's really cool is if I want to, I can just click on share post and reshare it all to social media very easily right from here. So I can see what's doing well, what's not doing well. I can do just mine. I can sort it by different authors if there are. And of course I can do different time periods as well. My activity is going to show literally different activity for what I've been doing lately with the site, through CoSchedule at least. So you can see here, this is basically the default view when you first open CoSchedule outside of WordPress. You can see your upcoming posts, your top posts here, and again, you can filter it down. If you have any new notifications for your team, you can actually add that here. If there's any tasks, because you can actually assign tasks as well to different people, that would all be here as well. Now, the calendar view is probably the most important part of CoSchedule. When you first load it, it's going to show you not only your blog content that you have either scheduled or drafted or published, but you're also going to see all the social media stuff that you have scheduled. And you can see here, I've got a lot scheduled. Now, the posts that are faded out are ones that are already done. The ones that are, dark are what's coming up. And then what is in yellow is what is currently a draft. So over here, you've got some filters that you can do. I'm going to just quickly hide all social media. And now you can see these are just post drafts. Now, if I wanted to change the date that I'm actually publishing this, all I have to do is drag it to the next day or put it back, whatever I want to do. Right? Pretty easy. Sometimes it doesn't always click right into the right place, but that's okay. Now, if I click on it, you can see I can quickly edit this post in WordPress. So I can click here and it'll open a new tab and I can edit the post right inside of WordPress. But if I don't need to change the content of the post, I can just go and change the category if I need to, or I can scroll down, assign tasks to somebody if I need to, add comments about this. So if you're working with multiple people, you can keep it all organized and really figure out what is needed. Here is the best part about CoSchedule. Aside from being able to organize your editorial calendar, you can actually post, it actually assigns specific, now these are what CoSchedule and Buffer have determined to be the best times to post the same content multiple times. So you post same day, and you can choose where you want to post, right? So I can choose different places. I can just keep clicking on where I want to post, or click on the thumbnails to remove. And then I can change if I want to be a text post, an image post, or a link post. And of course, so Facebook, this is basically a preview of Facebook, uses the link post, the image post, or the text post. It has some sort of, these little merge tags. So you got title and permalink, which will automatically put in the title of the post and the permalink. You can change this if you want to. So you can see here, you can change that and leave the permalink as it is. And it's important to know if you can upload an image if you want it to be a specific image, or it'll actually grab the first image or the featured image, depending on if you use featured images. It'll grab that image and use that when shared on social media. But if you don't have an image, you can actually upload one specifically just by clicking on here, and it'll open up your browser finder to find a specific image that you want to use. So that's important to know. Then you can actually go down and say, when do you want this to post? You can say same day as post, same time as post, 1 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, etc. And you can change when you want that to go and hit add message. Then you want to do the day after and do the same thing. You choose where you want to go the day after. Now, you don't want it to go, the same places every single time. You want it to go different places. So that's why you'll see that, I've got them all over the place going at different times. And then let's say I don't want this to go to these two different Facebook groups the same day. I can just drag it and say, okay, I'm going to have this go here instead. And now I just drag the social media share from this day to the different day. Everything is drag and drop. It's really, really nice. You don't need to manually edit dates. Of course, you got drafts here as well, and a whole bunch of different things. You can sort by a lot of different things. It's really, really convenient to have this all in place. Let me put that back where it was. So this is CoSchedule. It's this really easy editorial calendar, and again, it's great for teams. It's great for individuals. I use it on my own, but I also use it with a team elsewhere. So check it out, CoSchedule.com, or just click on the link in my video and article, and I will get credit if you do click on it. But hopefully you learned a little bit about the benefits of this for you, because as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of content that is scheduled to go, and now all I have to do is go in and add the text, add the image, and schedule it for social media, and then I don't think about it afterwards. I can schedule each individual social media post to be unique to that Facebook group, or be unique to wherever I am posting it to. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere. So thanks for watching. Check out CoSchedule, and I hope you enjoy it.